Hello, welcome to Bowman Scout Day here at the Topps Amateur Showcase. Before full game action gets underway tomorrow, today pitchers will be given the opportunity to show their stuff in bullpen sessions and attempt to demonstrate some athleticism in the obligatory 60-yard dash. All players will be graded by scouts in attendance with the standard 20 to 80 scale. They'll be looking for solid pitch command and the overall effectiveness of a pitcher's repertoire. Good luck to all the prospects as the first-year player draft approaches. And now, MLB The Show's special coverage of the annual three-day Topps Amateur Showcase is on the air. Today, we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the Central region and those representing the West. And we'll also give you a quick look at our two starting pitchers as you see their numbers right there. Steve Trojanowski heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today. Swing and a little blooper to center. Maury over to his left.
I go.
Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second, shortstop, Robbie Rogers.
Stepping in, Robbie Rogers, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded to third. Voit scoops it up. Throw gets him 2 down.
Batting third, first baseman, Ray
Kahn gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 2 out, nobody on. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Karlik sprinting after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Mario Valdez makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And that's going to land foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Challenge fastball right there, and he just flat out blew it right by him. You know, these scouts are looking for well-rounded pitchers who can get outs with every pitch in their repertoire, but it's always encouraging to see a guy that can just reach back for that good old number 1 and throw it past a good hitter.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Jarrett Albert into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Out in front of it, strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire this. Steve Hatfield leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Left side. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
Right fielder.
Now at the plate, Levi Hedden. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Third inning, no score to this point. On the ground to third. On to first as the throw takes care of him, and it's a quick 2-up, 2-down start to the third. Andres Santana digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Chopped weakly to the left. A bare-handed pickup. Just late. He's safe.
Oh, love the effort, though.
Now batting.
Nearly a
Center
remarkable
fielder,
play, but
Steve
scored a base hit, and the
Trojanowski.
inning continues with 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Steve Trojanowski will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit to third. Fielded cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Central Stars win this one 5-3. So long, everybody.
For the home team.
With the draft coming up a fortnight away, the best young amateur talent in the world have gathered to compete in the 3-day Topps Amateur Showcase here on MLB The Show. 1 game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the West region and the prospects representing the East. Felipe Arias comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Prospects. Second baseman, Felipe Arias.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, you know, it's just like the song says. 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out right there. You know, this guy didn't put up too much of a fight at the plate, but you've got to give credit where credit is due. He went right at him, and he collects a dominating strikeout, and that's not going to go unnoticed in those stands.
The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Now a swing and a miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2. Jim DiMaggio gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Just really free and easy out there in this first inning. He threw that ball right by him.
Bounce towards the second baseman. A barehanded pickup. He's out.
Oh, love it.
Nothing across here this half. Second inning upcoming here in Florida. Leading off the inning, Gabe Holmes, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Gabe Holmes.
Right there for strike 1.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And another foul ball. And a knuckleball ties him in knots there, and that's the first out.
Nice job right there to send that batter packing. And now that's 3 strikeouts for him in this outing. He looks to have pretty promising swing and miss type stuff for a young guy, and that's something that's always going to catch the eyes of the scouts and the front office execs. He'll do well to keep this up throughout this showcase.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Batting 6th.
Nick Klieg gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive, and will do it again on 0-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Voit is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go now to the top of the third. Matthew Hills digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Third baseman, Matthew Hills.
Into the windup and the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Voit takes it in. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting 8th.
Stepping in, Antonio Blanco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Hey, we got one out here.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
He continues to do a nice job in this outing. They're just not getting much solid contact off him, and that last pop-out is a perfect example. But typically, when you're forcing weak grounders and easy pop-ups, you've got good movement on your pitches, so I'm sure those in attendance here today, they'll be impressed.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Valenzuela shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. 3 innings complete. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The West squad wins this one.
Welcome, everyone, to this year's Major League Baseball first-year player draft. Today, the best up-and-coming baseball talent from around the country and the world, many of whom have just recently competed in the Topps Amateur Showcase, will begin their journey as professional baseball players. Today is a day these young men have been dreaming about and working towards their entire lives. We wish them. With the 13th pick of the first round, the Arizona Diamondbacks select the Dude Andrews, a starting pitcher from the West region.
Okay, so another top draft prospect is off the board after that selection. A lot of people, and of course his new organization, have high hopes for him. What do you guys think about his future?
Well, I like this pick a lot. His talent certainly warrants him being taken early.
Hello, welcome to Bowman Scout Day here at the Topps Amateur Showcase. Before full game action gets underway tomorrow, today pitchers will be given the opportunity to show their stuff in bullpen sessions and attempt to demonstrate some athleticism in the obligatory 60-yard dash. All players will be graded by scouts in attendance with the standard 20 to 80 scale. They'll be looking for solid pitch command and the overall effectiveness of a pitcher's repertoire. Good luck to all the prospects as the first-year player draft approaches. And now, MLB The Show's special coverage of the annual 3-day Topps Amateur Showcase is on the air. Today, we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the Central region and those representing the West. And let's not forget our two starting pitchers as you see how they match up for this one. Travis Mueller heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Now a swing and a fly ball. Bulger in foul ground and foul. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Guevara has a beat on it. Makes the play, one away.
Batting second, left fielder.
In now, Carlos Bermudez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Chopped weakly to the left. A barehanded pickup. It's there. He got him.
Oh, love it.
Batting third, second baseman.
Marcus Dunton gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
All right, here we go now.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Bases are empty here with two men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. On now to the bottom of inning number one. David Hernandez makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Hernandez.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Gushwind is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out.
Batting fifth, catcher.
Stepping in, Avery Robertson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. sends that one out of play for strike one.
Hey, we got one down here, one down.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, sit him down, strike him out.
And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Batting sixth, the designated
Brady
hitter,
Kraft into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Right there for strike one.
Sit down now, sit down.
Tap fouled at home plate. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready with the 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom of it. Adolfo Benitez leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Now the 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2.
Hey, play the one now.
0-2, here it comes. And a knuckleball ties him in knots there, and that's the first out. Tomas Chavis steps in now. Into the windup and the pitch. Down the third baseline. And that's through for a hit.
And he gives up his first base knock here, but he's been looking pretty solid in this outing so far. Even though it's great to see a guy dominate on the mound, this is actually good because the scouts in the stands will now get a chance to see how he looks out of the stretch. Some guys, they really struggle out of the stretch, so we'll see if it changes anything for it.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Walters is over and he tucks it away for the second out. Travis Mueller will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Moving under it, Reyes. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. Find out more. With the draft coming up a fortnight away, the best young amateur talent in the world have gathered to compete in the 3-day Topps Amateur Showcase here on MLB The Show. One game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the Eastern Seaboard and those representing the West. Carlos Torres heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
First pitch, 107.
All right, here we go now.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, no outs here.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Gushwind on the move, and foul. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon.
Fooled him on strike 3 right there, and he gets that always satisfying backwards K. You know, major league teams and their scouts just love guys that can rack up the strikeouts. So we're going to see if he can collect a few more of those before this night's over.
Lonnie Wallace comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, come on now, fellas.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And I know it's your first at-bat of the ball game and you want to work the count a little, but those were 2 pretty good pitches to have a rip at.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. Tommy Gomes gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on.
Gomes.
Hit down the third base line. Hanna is right there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Luke Clayton makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Luke Clayton.
Out in front of it, strike 1.
Hey, come on now, here we go.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gushwind is in pursuit, and a rather easy first out.
Batting fifth.
In now, Terrence Parks, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Hanna. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting sixth.
Rich Ortega into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game.
They put him away.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Freddie Russ leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Come on, guys.
The windup and the 0-1. Tap fouled at home plate. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Batting eighth.
Stepping in, Eddie Delgado. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1.
One away.
And that's in there as well, 0-2 now. Hit out towards second. To his right, Guerrero. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting ninth, right
Kurt
fielder
McClelland digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Into the windup and the pitch. Into the seats, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. On the ground up the middle. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show.
Welcome, everyone, to this year's Major League Baseball first-year player draft. Today, the best up-and-coming baseball talent from around the country and the world, many of whom have just recently competed in the... With the 26th pick in the first round, the Toronto Blue Jays select the Dude Andrews, a starting pitcher from the West region.
Okay, so as we make our way through the latter half of this first round, we see another highly valued prospect come off the board. What do you guys... All right, tonight's Double-A Eastern League action is drawing nearer as we welcome you back to our minor league. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start. Michael Lord comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Michael Lord.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. EK, our visitors here as they take the field tonight following a scoreless top half. It's been a promising start to the new year as they've taken 3 of the first 4 contests.
They've been good away from home here, too. They've won 3 of their first 4 on this road trip, and that's a sign that these guys are really coming together as a ball club.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Batting second,
Alfonso Velez will stand in, and you can see that early season average up into the high 300s now. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1.
Hey, let's get
The 0-1 delivery. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
Yeah, you've got a cold night. The ball won't be carrying as well, so you can afford to take a few more chances in the strike zone and challenge some guys. In that case, up in the strike zone.
Here it comes, 0-2. And a knuckleball ties him in knots there, and that's the first out. And as he punches him out there, he collects his first Double-A strikeout.
Yeah, and you know, there's no more valuable weapon for a pitcher to have than the ability to miss bats. And while time will tell if this prized prospect develops into a strikeout pitcher, he can now celebrate his first at this level no matter what.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's out.
Oh, love it.
batting fourth.
Coming to the plate now, Lonnie Fader, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Oh, tough pitches here, back to back. And now he's not going to give him anything good with a runner at second base.
Throws him for strike three, and that retires the side. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Mitch Sizemore will get his first chance at it now. Didn't factor much into the win yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the ball game.
Well, when you have a rough day at the plate, it's all about letting it go. You can't dwell on it for too long.
Hey, nobody out now.
The windup and the 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Down the third baseline. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting sixth.
David Fernandez will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Hey, come on now, fellas.
On the ground to third. Fernandez is right there. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting seventh. Left fielder.
Josh Baker will stand in now as he was reinserted back into the lineup here after taking a needed day off yesterday. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate and will do it again.
2 down, 2 down.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Strike three called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go now to the top of the third. And we are tied 0-0. Ralph Carlisle digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
The shortstop, Ralph Carlisle.
To third. Hernandez gloves it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting ninth. Third
At the
baseman,
plate, Michael Torrero, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Here we go.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Hey, we got one here, guys.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the third base line. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hashimoto has a beat on it. 2 down.
Hey, if you came here to see offense in this ballgame, sit back and relax just a little bit. Both of these pitchers are absolutely dueling it out right now.
Into the windup and the pitch.
2 outs. Let's get out of here.
Out in front of it, strike 1.
Hey, play the 1 now.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Alfonso Velez is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
0-1.
Swing and a miss on the first pitch. Knuckler, strike 1.
Well, there's another first pitch strike right there, and you know, he's gotten ahead of every single batter he's faced so far, and that's a big reason why he's getting these good results.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Carrera is camped under this one, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, catcher
William Rienzi stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
1 out, 1 out.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field.
Heads up, wall.
Hashimoto is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
I thought for a second that this might make a dent in both the hit and the run column, but he didn't quite get all of it. It's probably the best swing, though, they've had so far.
2 outs here.
Lonnie Fader is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Richard is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We played 4 full. Mitch Sizemore comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
First pitch on its way. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Hashimoto calls for it. One down.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. Starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And no, they can't get there. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
0-2.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Ramirez moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Here comes the first pitch. Josh Baker will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Chavez is there for it, and that retires the side. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. 5 innings complete, and we still have no score.
Hey, nobody away.
Leading off the inning, Ralph Carlisle, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right there for strike 1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
And I'll tell you, I like the way he's handling himself out there. Going after guys, he's working ahead in the count, and he's keeping the ball around the plate. All the things you want to see in a young pitcher.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Bounce to first. And don't quite know what was going on there, but he's into first base safely. Michael Lord will stand in, and Steve, with the no-hitter gone now, he's got to remind himself he's still got work to do out there.
Yeah, he sure does. This game is not over by any means. You've got to take any no-hitter thoughts and put those out of your mind and go back to focusing on the task at hand.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Another one sent foul. Trying to strike him out for the second time. fought off at the plate, and will do it again. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Alfonso Velez will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far. Grounded foul off to the right side. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
All right, here we go.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. We're through 6 full. Leading off the inning, William Riency, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Hey, no outs here.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Look at where we are in this game. Late innings, and this pitcher has thrown a first pitch strike to every hitter he's faced. You wonder why he's getting good results.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Lonnie Fader will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Hey, we got one.
The 0-1 on its way.
Hey, come on, guys.
And it's quickly 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
He's making quick work of the middle of this lineup. Back-to-back strikeouts against their number 3 and 4 hitters.
Mitch Sizemore will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
And he falls behind 0-2.
Yeah, we got two down.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Tap foul at home plate. Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 3. Leading off the inning, David Fernandez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
0-1 pitch on its way. Chopped foul right at home plate. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Hashimoto is there.
I got it.
Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now to the plate, Josh Baker. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Yeah, he's still got that good movement on the 2-seamer. He's been throwing it well all night long.
Chopped weakly to the left. Hernandez ranges to his right. Throw gets him 2 down. Ralph Carlisle will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Slow little roller to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Can't ask for much more than this. 8 shutout innings thus far. Michael Torrero will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average. So you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Left side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
And this isn't always the way you want to play it here. I mean, it's late in the game. Your guys are losing. Wouldn't be such a bad idea to take a pitch or two. Instead, he chases after the very first pitch, and it's an easy out.
I got it. Ball.
Hernandez is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Alfonso Velez will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
Hit to third. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
Boy, what a performance of pitching that we just saw. He was so close to putting his name into the record books, but he's going to have to settle for that complete game one-hitter.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, he definitely turned in the standout performance in this one. He finishes with an even 10 strikeouts, and he was instrumental in leading his guys to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Fisher Cats. All right, tonight's Double-A Eastern League action is drawing. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight it's the third of this four-game weekend series between the Trenton Thunder and the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. Jorge Ramos is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. EK, you take a look at our homestanding nine as they enter play here this evening. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
And that last loss was one of those games that you hate to lose. It really could have gone either way, but for our sake, I hope we get another close game like that here.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, we got one.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now a swing and a fly ball.
Wall.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. And with that, let's check out the Fisher Cats on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, the last place you want to hit it to the shortstop, actually anywhere between second and third base. That's how much range he has out there at this position. Very aggressive player, makes a lot of great defensive plays.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So a fairly painless top of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number. Barry Whitney will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Hey, no
Very
outs here.
weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Bert Watts will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Hey, one away, one away.
Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike 3 for out number 2. Devin Leand will stand in, and you can see that early season average up into the high 300s now.
Well, for me, that's just really impressive for a guy his age. It's always exciting to see young players blossoming into stars right before your eyes.
Carrera is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. Peter Broadway will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday.
Broadway.
Into the seats, 0-1.
It's out, it's out.
No one out now, no one out.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Down the third baseline. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting eighth, catcher, Perry Walker.
Perry Walker will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Yeah, not really a great performance for him yesterday, but that's just part of this ball game. You have to know that those rough ones are going to come up and bite you every once in a while.
And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third.
Batting ninth,
Matt Varela will stand in. Couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Well, this guy's hitting over 300 on the year now, and he had a good performance yesterday as well.
Down the line, but this is a foul ball. The 0-1. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Yeah, that's 2 in a row. And this one, it was better than the last one.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hashimoto moves over.
Me.
And the inning is over. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Jorge Ramos is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Hey, we got no outs here.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Another one sent foul. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location, but he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
Jim Moore is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, a reaching try as he knocks it down. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Not exactly the most convincing base hit you're ever going to see, but it's going to finally get him into that hit column. And at this point, they'll take anything they can get, and he's on with an infield single.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
Normally, you hope to get a bit of movement when you throw that 2-seam fastball, but you can see there, this pitch winds up straight as a string. He just unloads on it there.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1.
One down.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Carrera.
I got it.
Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder, number 10.
Bert Watts in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1 again, and he's at 100% on first pitch strikes, now in the middle innings of this one. No wonder he's pitched so well.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center.
I got it.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Devin Lind heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, play the one now.
To short. Nakajima is right there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Center fielder, number 11.
Stepping in, Peter Broadway. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
One down.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
Now batting,
Harry Walker in now, popped out in his first trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Hey, we got two.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Last half of the fifth coming up. Trenton leads this one. Matt Varela steps in here to lead off the sixth as the rain continues to fall here.
Well, I'm glad I'm up in this cozy booth with you guys because it kind of looks pretty miserable down there to me.
Hashimoto is back, and he reaches up to put it away for a long out number one.
The batter, number 24,
Jorge Ramos will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
And it's quickly 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Ball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Hey, now we've got 2.
Out in front of it, strike one. 0-1, here it comes. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. And another foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Carrera's there. And that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. The Thunder are on. Rudy Cortez will come forward now to begin the seventh inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
And he falls behind 0-2.
It's out, it's out, it's out.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 home. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Swung on and chopped up the middle. A barehanded pickup. He's out.
Oh, what a play.
Now batting.
Barry Whitney will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0-for-2 thus far.
Hey, 1 down now, 1 down.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Again, he sends it out of play. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Striding into the box, Bert Watts. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Hey, 2 away.
The 0-1 delivery. Chop foul right at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Now, here we go.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here it comes on 0-2. Back to him, and that's off his leg. And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Richard is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. And guys, a good outing on the mound for the man you see right there, the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, Matty, sounds good to me. They needed him to come out and give some support when he was called on, and he gave them a very good outing out of the bullpen. Enough to make him our Player of the Game.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Amuri Pinto comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Designated hitter, Amuri Pinto.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. A quick out number 1. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
You know, they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 hole right now. He is such a clutch hitter for this ball club. His average with runners in scoring position is up over 400 on the year, so expect him to cash in if he gets a chance.
Tap foul at home plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Big swing and a miss at the knuckler, and now there are 2 gone. With a moment now, let's check out the Fisher Cats on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, somebody you don't want to test in this outfield, the left fielder. Got a very good arm, very aggressive, charges balls extremely well, and covers a lot of ground.
Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now.
I got it. Me. I got it.
Nakajima is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. We've played an inning, still nothing. Luis Jimenez will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. First pitch coming, here it is. Swung on and missed, it's 0-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, you've got a cold night. The ball won't be carrying as well, so you can afford to take a few more chances in the strike zone and challenge some guys. In that case, up in the strike zone.
Batting fifth.
Stepping in, Patrick Kim, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Chavez backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Batting sixth.
Glenn Adams will dig in now, and he's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training, as he has really struggled in the early going. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ramirez on the move, and that's the 3rd out. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd, and we are tied. Matt Schaefer digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman, number 90.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, and this ball game is tied at 1. Stepping in now, Steve Uribe. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
And that's what the 2-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Come on, big guy, get yourself right here.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Herrera moving in. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
And this is all about taking charge out there. That's the center fielder's ball if he can get there. So he calls everybody off, and he makes the play easily.
Murray Pinto is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Right side. Chavez in the hole. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left out. Vernon Gomez is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Vernon Gomez.
Into the seats, 0-1.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a knuckleball ties him in knots there, and that's the first out. In now, Bert Dubé. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Little chopper back to the mound. To his right, Chavez. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Very quickly, 5 pitches and 2 outs here in the 4th. So those are the kind of innings you love to have if you plan on working deep into a ball game.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Hashimoto. And that retires the side. So nothing happening this time around. We played 4 full, all tied at 1-1. Leading off the inning, Patrick Kim, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
0-1's the count.
In there, no balls and a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hashimoto has a play.
Got it.
Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
Little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1.
Yeah, we got 1.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. Hashimoto over to his right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Matt Schaefer stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, and he jumped all over a first pitch fastball in that at-bat and just drove it right out of here. So let's see if he's aggressive early in the count once again.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Ramirez ranging back to the track. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Nothing across here this half. 5 innings complete. Steve Uribe will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a knuckleball ties him in knots there, and that's the first out.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Jim Allen is into the box for his 2nd appearance. 0 for 1 with a fly out. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Out in front of it, strike 1. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th.
Got 1 down now. 1 down.
Down the third baseline. He's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Murray Pinto will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We're through 6 full. Leading off the inning, Vernon Gomez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Where's that first snap?
I think I'd take that one too. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen.
Here we go.
Bert Dubé is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Look at where we are in this game. Late innings, and this pitcher has thrown a first pitch strike to every hitter he's faced. You wonder why he's getting good results.
Ramirez ranging back. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting.
Luis Jimenez will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3-4-5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Now batting.
Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight.
Your attention, please.
So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.